It started as a regular Thursday night in the cul-de-sac, white wine sweating in little crystal glasses, paperbacks stacked beside vegan dip. Paige smiled tightly at her friends as they laughed about the book's ending, disappointment in the protagonist's lack of backbone. She pressed her hands together in her lap, passing around stories about their children, summer travel, passive-aggressive emails from the PTA. The smiles were carefully curated, every laugh measured and reciprocated, as though any deviation from the script would mark you as an outsider. That night, with the street lamps flickering and the kids sleeping, she locked the front door, checking it twice, habit seeping in deep. Her friends gathered on the sectional, leaning in, violet light from the television casting odd shadows on their faces. That's when she told them about the man, the one she'd seen outside the school, the one with hands in his pockets, or outside the grocery store, just beyond the salted glass. She called him the Watcher. Paige's voice trembled as she told her story, watching their faces pale, her lies taken for desperate truth. One wine glass shattered, someone's hand shaking. They searched with her, looked behind curtains, peered out onto the rain-streaked driveway. Then the lights went out. Screams splintered the night, shivering into silence. When the lights returned, they were scattered. Her friends, their faces contorted in terror, necks bent at impossible angles. Paige sat on the armrest, her breath even, knife slippery in her hands, her blouse untouched by the red blossoming across the cream rug. The police arrived to find her curled on the floor, knees hugged to her chest, shards of story in her eyes. She spun them the tale. The Watcher had come, dark and silent, moved through the house with impossible speed, struck, and was gone. They took notes as she described him in detail. Green cap, pale scar along the jaw, never more than a shadow. Social media exploded with warnings. The news clung to the fear. Women pressed their faces to the window every dusk. They never asked how the alarms failed, or why none of her fingerprints lingered on the wine glasses, but not on the blade. In her quiet house, Paige set another place at the table, poured 2 glasses of wine, and rehearsed the story again. Some nights in the silence, she almost believed she'd seen him too, standing beneath the flickering streetlight, watching her as she watched herself.